When I was a kid, I grew up just watching a lot of sword fighting dramas where my grandma watches. I always wanted to try to do it. And when I got adult and when I started doing acting, I had a chance to do samurai. That's how I started. Going through the sword motions, it just really helps with my body. This is kind of like a meditative way of killing my weak version of me, where I feel like there's doubt or laziness going on. I get my bodies and souls together and then just purify it.
Hiro came to us in bad shape. He had tremendous amount of swelling in his abdomen. He had gained 5 or 10 pounds of fluid in his belly.
I was in excruciating pain. I thought it's gonna explode. I couldn't take it any longer.
He eventually got a biopsy that showed that this was this slow growing but dangerous lymphoma that was very widespread throughout his abdomen.
I felt like I have so much more to do, and then I feel like I know I can get through this. I just had that hope.
Everybody who has cancer has a life outside of cancer, right? And so I learned that Hiro was an actor. And he told me that he was doing some traditional Japanese samurai dramas. He practices with the sword, a real sword. He knows the moves and he knows the history, and he wanted to express this as part of his heritage. But I saw in him the samurai. I saw in him this person that was very determined, and I wanted him to live and to be a samurai. And so we gave him this new treatment to borrow from the samurai narrative, a sharper tool.
They're taking the T cell out of my body and then they improve my T cells into something else. It's called a CAR T cell. And bring it back into my body so that this CAR T cell will detect all the cancer cells and then they will just destroy it.
The samurai swords are made from the most finest tempered steel. So we like to think of this new therapy as being harder and sharper than conventional CAR T cell therapy. He's now in complete remission for more than 1.5 years.
I'm in a much better shape right now. I feel like I'm back to normal again.
Many of us that are working in the cell therapy space believe that if there's going to be a cure for these incurable lymphomas like follicular lymphoma, immunotherapy is going to be the key to finding finally a cure.